I don't know, I feel like you get the best of both worlds. Like, I'm a Gemini, and I know we got a bad rep or whatever.
We're
But I
gonna end this.
promise, I'm not like the regular one. Sit down.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of What You Got Bacon Over There, a podcast created by me, your favorite host of all time, Malek. You know you see me. I see you there. And if you're listening, welcome to listening to my beautiful voice once again. And if you're watching on YouTube, hi, I see you. Okay. And today, I have a guest. I have to pull the go for her, y'all. She just told me right before we started recording that she don't usually do this type of stuff, and this is her first podcast, and I'm kind of excited because I don't know whether to brag or what, but I'm bragging. I'm gonna brag this whole entire time. I got her out. So now y'all could probably ask her, but I don't know. But anyway. But I have. Oh, actually, what should we call you, Lex or Alexia? Or you fine?
Lex. Yeah, my name is Alexia, but I go by Lex. Everybody just call me Lex.
Gotcha. Awesome. Okay, so this wonderful person, I have been introduced to this person by my mom. Shout out to you, mom. And she followed this person named Ashley Graham. I think it was another name, but she just got married. So Ashley Graham. And she teaches courses, I believe, on like business and sales and all that stuff. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Ashley Grayson.
Yes. They say Grayson on this thing, and I said Graham. I got it mixed up. I'm sorry, guys. Ashley Grayson, yes. And she is a successful entrepreneur and she makes a lot of money. And my mom always raves about her. And I'm just like, yeah, okay, I like that. Like, I love Black successful people. I really do. I root for them. But I'm like, okay, I'm just doing my thing, whatever, no problem. And then one day she just literally hopped in my text and she was like, oh my God, yo, you should like sign up for this coaching program. There's this lady, she's a student of Ashley, and she might help you out, and she does food. And I'm like, what? Huh? What are you talking about? And she's like, it might help you out. Like, and she's talking about monetization and all this stuff. And I was like, hold on, money. I'm about my money now. Hold on now.
Okay.
I do my social media, but I'm like, when it comes to monetization and money, I need more help on that. So I was like, all right, let me check her out. So I went on your website and I saw that you were offering like a 6-week coaching social media program, and it was like on sale or something. I was like, let me just do it. The same Lex said, let me do this podcast. I was like, let me just do it. Because right? So I did that, and y'all, I left that program with a lot of information that I knew a lot, but then I also gained a lot. And I was worried about investing into a program where I'm like, I know this stuff already. Like, I don't want to I need. But no, I learned a lot. Like, you taught TikTok strategies, Instagram strategies, Facebook strategies, monetization, and brand deals. And I needed help with brand deals. And y'all, when I left this program, I got brand deals after brand deal after brand. Remember, I was texting. I'm like, I got this, I got that.
Overflow. Like, yes.
It unlocked the treasure that I've been looking for a damn key. And I've been using the wrong key. And Lex has been holding this key this whole time. And I have to snatch it from her real quick. And I'm like, let me open this damn chest. And I got it out. So please help me welcome. She is a content creator. She's a cook. She ain't no chef. She's a cook. She can cook that damn thing in the kitchen.
Yes.
She's got lots of followers. They got over 200,000 collectively, or like millions, or what?
No, like over 500 collectively. 500,000.
Okay, well, I'm manifesting for her. She got millions. I know you got thousands out of here, but y'all was just really trying to.
Now the views is up there.
Oh, the views is way up there. But I was trying to gaslight up a little bit. But yeah. But thank you so much, Lex. Oh, welcome to podcast. Thank you so much. How are you doing?
I'm good these days. I'm tired.
You're tired. I know you're tired. You are expecting. Congratulations.
Yes, I will be 9 months in 9 days.
Oh my gosh! So you want to hear some crazy? It's not just you, but like with every pregnant woman, I would see y'all, and I'm like, I would think y'all have the baby already. I don't know what it is about it, but I'm just like, every time I hear someone is still, I'm like, y'all still pregnant? Like, it hasn't been 9 months yet. Like, for some reason, I think it just goes by so quick. Have you ever had those feelings about like other people? I don't know about yourself.
Yeah, and honestly, with myself, I feel like I've been pregnant all year. Like, it's insane all year.
For sure. And you said it, and I remember you posted it in the story, and I was like, wait, she's still pregnant? Because for some reason, I don't know why I thought you gave birth. Because maybe I think you had like posted the nursery or something. I might be making it up. But I felt like you had already had this child. And I was like,
Because I've been in and out of the hospital. Yup.
yes, okay. Well, all right. Well, is it a boy or a girl?
It's a boy. He is a
It's a
boy.
boy. Are you
He
excited to
does
see
not
him?
have a name. He doesn't have a name, but he's a
Well,
boy.
I heard Malik is a great choice. So,
I'm taking suggestions, so you know.
yeah, Malik means king. I'm just going to say that.
I like that.
Thank you. I'm just kidding. But, just a suggestion. This is how
It's noted.
I'll put that in. I'll put that in. This is your first child. It's going to be your first journey as a mother. Are you
First,
excited?
I'm really excited. Like I'm a little nervous because it's a big deal.
Right.
But I asked for this, so
Oh, okay. See,
ain't no mistakes around here. I asked for it.
okay. That's the first time I heard anybody say, I asked for this. So
Yeah.
I'm ready to go roll with it. I love that. All right. Well, actually, where are you from? Like, where are you located? That's what I want to know.
I'm born and raised Durham, North Carolina. But since then I done moved around.
Gosh.
I've moved around. After that, I moved to Georgia, Savannah, Georgia. Loved it. Moved to Atlanta, Georgia. Loved it. Semi loved it.
Oh, she shook her
It's
hand.
really fast there.
Okay.
Yeah. But now, a year ago when we decided to start a family, we moved closer to family. So
Okay.
I'm right here in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay, cool. I've been to Charlotte before. It's the South. Like, the South. Like, the airport have porches. That's how South it is. I'm like, this is crazy. Like, I went there for a class, and I live in Texas. I'm from Houston, Texas, y'all. Okay, we got porches too, but no. I'm like, how the airport got porches and the what is it, the rocking chair? I'm like, yeah, I'm in the South for real. And I think
Oh,
on
yeah.
we're selling like only collard greens, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm back in the South.
Oh, yeah.
This is different. This
It's
real.
the South. It's the South. And that's why I be telling people, like, I'm a Southern home cook. Like, I'm straight South. Don't try to, South.
Well, I can't wait to get into this interview. But for those of you who have been watching and listening, or if you're new, we're gonna play a game. We like to start off with a game just to loosen up everything a little bit, just to have a little fun. And we're gonna start with Bop or Flop. That's one of my favorite games because I think it's just really, really cool. It's a millennial type of thing, even though no, I'm sorry, it's a Gen Z type of thing, even though I'm a millennial. I'm not, but I claim I am. Anyway, we're just gonna move that on like that. But yeah. So I'm going to give Lex a few things, and I want you to tell me, Bob, if you like it, if you really mess with it, or flop, you don't, and then we can probably elaborate on that more. Okay. So are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Let's see. You in the South. I'm gonna start out with this: cold weather. Bob or flop?
Bob.
Bob, you like the cold weather?
Absolutely.
Oh, hell no, not for me, dog. I got to get out there. I can't do it. Nah, that's not for me. You like snow or like you just like the breeze of cold?
I like the breeze, the snow, the ice, everything. 20 degrees, like, yeah.
No, it's not gonna work for me, dog. Well, I'm glad you like it, but not for me. Next, it's winter time right now, so not winter, but it's gonna go into winter time. Eggnog, bottle flop.
Flop. It's a flop for me.
I feel like we already got this connection of what it is, but yeah, I felt like I've had eggnog, maybe a swivel of it, like maybe a smell of it, and I was like, it's not it.
It's the smell for me, and then it's a little thick. It's a little thick, so yeah.
I just don't like. Okay, so I'm a picky person, so I go things by look and not just taste. So I'm like, if it don't look right, that's not even coming back. So I don't know. But eggnog, I don't know. Those people who do drink it straight, we need to talk because I need to understand what's going on with your taste buds. But okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you're in the South, y'all like to cook. So this next one I'm interested to know. Fast food restaurant. Bop or flop.
Fast food restaurants? It's a bop for me. I know I cook and everything, but to be honest, I eat out a lot. Like, I eat fast food a lot.
Yes.
Maybe it has to do with me, being pregnant and stuff, but
Oh, well, that's a pass.
4 out of 5 days out of the week, whatever, I eat out.
Okay, well,
DoorDash.
that's a pass. You eating for two, so you have to eat out. So it's totally understandable. I get it, no problem. There's like the stigma when it comes to like being from the South, like you do not eat out at all. Like I don't know. I've met a few people and they're just like they ban that, and I'm like, okay,
I have heard that, but no, me, I'm gonna eat out.
okay, cool. What's your favorite fast food place? Where you going?
Uh, Shake Shack, I guess. Would you call that fast food? Yeah.
I'm sorry, I love me some Shake Shack. Oh my God. The only thing
It's
is,
so good.
it's not like everywhere. We have to go to a specific spot here. It's in the mall, like the Galleria, like the Bougie Mall here in Houston.
Mhm.
So that's the only way I can get it. But I'm like, I'll go shopping and I'll make sure I eat me some shit. Yeah.
It's so good. Over Chick-fil-A, over everything, like Shake
Oh,
Shack.
I mean, yeah, I'll take that too. I really do. Yeah, they be expensive, but baby, I be loading up. I'm like, give me a burger, give me chicken, give me fries,
Yeah.
add cheese on that. Like,
Yeah.
do that and that lemonade, and I need a milkshake right after. Like, come on now.
Yeah. That's dinner
Oh,
tonight.
oh my God, Lex, you about to have me just go now. Let me just go ahead and just scratch this off and move on. Now, I will say, do you have you ever had In and Out?
That ain't for me. That is not for me. I don't know what it is, but people from what is it, the West
The
Coast or
West,
wherever,
the West,
they stand
the
by it.
bland side. That's why I like to call it the bland side, because they ain't got no seasoning and no flavor on it.
All the onions and stuff.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Everybody that follows me knows I'm like I don't mess with In and Out because I'm like this. Where like I don't get this. Like what is delicious about
Even
this?
Cane's, it's a no for me.
Yes or no? And the fries is cardboard. Moving on. Okay. We're gonna switch it up a little bit. Bop or flop, romantic comedies.
Comedies.
Comedies. Okay, cool. You prefer the comedy movies, so you're about so flop on the romantic. You don't want to see all that cheesy.
I mean, it's a little bit of both, but I mean, I could flop on it because
Okay.
comedy forever. I can watch a comedy over and over and over again and laugh every time.
Yes, yes. I already thought of one Friday. That's me. I watch
For
uh,
real.
like and like watch it like I ain't never seen it before.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, that's me. Oh my God, I have a couple of movies in mind. Okay, last one because you're a cook. Bop or flop over seasoned food.
Over seasoned?
Yes.
That's a flop for me. Mm-mm.
Would you prefer to be under seasoned if you had to pick?
Yeah, because I could do something to it. Like, I mean, I was always taught as a cook, you season as you go, just a little bit at a time. So when you
Yeah,
get there, you stop. But if you over season it, ain't no coming back.
yeah, for
So
sure.
I could eat something bland. I really could.
Okay, I feel you. I feel you.
But over season will just
Yeah,
my
it's
blood.
true. Yeah, I'm one of those people that I would prefer is over seasoned because I cannot. If it's under seasoned, and if I cannot season it my own way, I can't do blenders. I got to. I'm gonna water down the food because I cannot do it. Like I need to. I need some
I
blend.
don't like no salty food. Mm-mm. Nope.
Well, that was about the flop. It was a little quick, a little fun. I like that we got to know about you. So you like cold weather. You don't mess with the eggnog and overseas the food. You love your fast food restaurants and your comedy. So we down with it. Okay, I see that. All right, I see you. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna get started with the podcast interview where I get to know about Lex. Because let me just say, yes, she was my coach, but I don't know nothing about her. So this is just the platform that I created so I get to know people. And I'm really excited. I got a long list of questions and I'm trying to rush through real quick because see, I got her nervous, but it's gonna be all right. Just put your seatbelt on because we're gonna go.
Mm.
All right. So the first question I got for you, the name of the podcast is what you got making over there. I know you're a cook. You're actually my second cook on the podcast. The first cook I got was Kenny.
Okay.
Started to put that out, but I want to get more cooks on here. But I do know the podcast is called "What You Got Baking Over There." But my first question to you is, what you got baking over there? What's going on? What
What
you
you
got
mean?
cooking? What you got baking over there? I mean, really, that question could mean in the kitchen, in your life, like what's going on? What you?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. Like, what's going on with me?
Yeah.
with me personally.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you already know what's baking with me. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for my date for my baby.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Putting
You
out as
baking
much.
literally. I just caught that. Wow.
Yeah, I'm
Butter in
baking
the
for real.
oven. Dang. Dang, I just caught that. Wow, that just okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. So that's basically it. Just preparing for that and putting out as much content as I can before that
Mm-hmm.
time come because it's gonna be a full-time job.
It is. It really is a full-time job. And I look, I give respect to all mothers. I literally just adopted a dog. I'm a daddy. And I never had to go through so much yelling in my life. And I'm like, this is just I'm like, come on now, this is just not gonna work. And I babysat my sister, like I raised them practically. But I'm like, this is different. When you trying to like tell somebody sit down, and I have to use my, that's when my mama raised me a little bit. Shout out to mom, like I just said, when you have to, and you may have to use that. Hopefully not, but you may. But you know how mothers they have that like that mouth, and they put their mouth in a way like,
Yeah.
like everybody has that. So I have to use that on my poor little puppy. I'm like, sit your ass down. Because I'm like, gentle parenting ain't working for me. Like, sit, Twix. Her name is Twix. Sit, Twix. And then she don't. I'm like, sit. And then she'll listen. So, so
Yeah.
hopefully that don't have to work with you. Gentle parenting is that's something that you're going to be, you do have to.
I'm gonna do a little mix. I honestly I don't know. I just feel like he's gonna be the calmest kid. Like me growing up, if you let me just say this. Don't nobody really know me. Like I post my content on social media and I keep it moving. Nobody really knows me. But
Until
growing
today.
up, I was like true. But growing up, I was like the most quiet, like to myself, shy, all of that. So I feel like my child is gonna be similar. Like he's just gonna be the most easygoing,
Yeah.
chill kid. I won't really have to discipline
Yeah,
much.
gotcha. Cool. So you're married. So you feel like your husband is the opposite? Like, is he going to be the discipline? That was the word. Discipline.
The parent that disciplines.
Thank you.
I feel like maybe, but also I feel like having this baby is gonna soften him up a little bit. So
It
yeah.
would. It really would. Because you have a stranger now. You're gonna be looking at this stranger like you're mine. Like, oh my god, and it's gonna change you in so many ways. And
Yeah.
which has done that to me, yes, in a little bit. So I definitely understand. Oh my goodness. So and also to piggyback off what you said earlier about you said you're calm, I can sense that because even your voice, it's like a good, calm, patient voice. Like you don't seem like you get angry a lot. Or, I don't know, I could be wrong, but like you just seem very patient. You know what I mean? It's just like I want it. I do. Like you just so like. I remember our phone call. Like you were just like yeah. So like we're gonna work together. Like you was just. I'm over here like. Did I sign up for therapy? What's going on? So I like this is
God,
just
not therapy. No, I just chilling. Like I don't let stuff get to me. I'm like a lot of people call me nonchalant because I just don't let stuff affect me. I be chilling. Like if you getting on my nerves or something about me, I ain't even thinking about it. I'm on to the next thing.
so
Like
you're like
luckily,
considered what is that called? Non confrontational, like you're non confrontational.
yeah, I'll just be chilling, doing my thing, happy, living life.
Love it, love it, love it. I respect that. I do. I'm trying to get there, but I have patience. I do. I really do. But
It's
and
a
I can relate.
process.
I was shy growing up. Like I was expressive, but I was like, I'm trying to do it in front of everybody. Just give me 2, 3 people, and then we work on that. But
Yeah.
somewhere along the way, I just burst my bubble, and then I just got so expressive. So but I do honestly could respect that. All right, cool. So my next question for you is: you definitely been like you've been putting your foot in all of these recipes that you got online. They looking real delicious and good. And I want to know, like, have you been cooking all your life? Is this like a career that you've always envisioned? Like, what got you started in this?
Okay, so I would say I kind of been in the kitchen most of my life. So growing up, I would watch my mom in the kitchen. She's always done catering, old Southern mama cooking Sunday dinners every week, all that type of stuff. So she always tried to have me involved. in the kitchen, some type of way, peeling potatoes, cutting up, all that type of stuff. Like, honestly, that made me hate cooking. I never wanted anybody to kind of like tell me what to do or make me do something in the
Yeah.
kitchen. So I didn't like it at all. And then on top of that, my dad owned a restaurant years ago in my hometown. And he would
Oh.
have me up in there. I probably was maybe 8, 10 years old, maybe had me up in there on the cash register. So I'm like, okay, y'all really pushing it. I don't want to cook at all. So it
Wow.
wasn't until I graduated college, started in my career, and then the pandemic hit, and I was like, you know what? I'm quitting my job. I'm just gonna do what makes me happy, and it made me feel good to cook. I
Yeah.
don't know what it was, but it was just like a light switch flipped on, and it was just like, do what makes you feel good. So that's what made me get back into cooking,
Wow, that's crazy.
and
So
that was just 2 years ago.
wow.
Yeah.
Good. Look, I'm just look, I'm exasperated right now because I'm like the amount of success that Lex has accomplished in 2 years. You want to wait to the end of this podcast if you want to listen to some tips. So I'm just going to say that right now. But that's crazy. Well, congrats on that.
Thank you.
You was a cashier at your dad's restaurant. I can't even imagine how that happened. Like,
A kid. I'm talking about a whole kid up in there taking people money, and then he had me in the back like bagging fries for each order and stuff. Like, I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go home. My mama like, I did not see her over here with you for you to put her to work.
yeah, you know,
Yeah.
I can't even imagine just walking into a restaurant and just seeing a kid talking to me like, "Hi, welcome. How can I take your order? You want the number 2 combo with the this and that and that." I want that to happen. Let me walk into some restaurant. I'm gonna stress that kid out. Can I? What would you recommend? What would, yeah, yeah. You lucky I didn't walk up in there because I really would have stressed you out. I'd have been like, there's a hair in my food. And you'd be like,
Look, the food was the best part for real. It was
I'm
called
sure it
Wings and
was.
Things. It was called Wings and Things,
Mm.
and we served some of the best wings and samosas, Kenyan samosas. Really good.
Was that rehearsed just now? Was that what you have
No.
to say when you were 8? No, I'm just,
No, like honestly, I still think about it to this day, and it's been 20 years.
yes.
That those samosas were so good, and I wish I could replicate it. Like I might try to replicate it one day into a video.
You
So
should.
good.
You definitely should, because then that should give a fact about you, like out there, when no one knows anything about you. Like that's really good. I'm sure the food was good. I just thought that, like, you literally said it like as if you was like back right at that moment, like
Ah,
the food is good and that. Well, dang. Well, I'm still there because I sure would have visited real good. Okay, cool. So you just started doing this for 2 years. That is crazy. So when you started 2 years ago, are there like any inspirations that you have like had in the cooking industry or anyone in your life that inspires you?
absolutely not.
Nobody.
Honestly, nobody. Like I, how it started was I'm at work. I was I don't know what to call my old job. I don't even want to think
She
about
done forgot that job title already. She said, damn, let's start to get money, contact credit, and
it. Look,
what that.
I ain't no turning back, honestly. Like I did like recreational therapy and activity stuff for the senior citizen
You
community.
said
So
you
I
did
worked
what?
in activities with like senior citizens and assisted living,
Hold on, what was the name of the position? Did you just say?
recreational therapy.
See, therapy. Why I call it already? See, that's why her voice. I told you. I told y'all. I told y'all. She has a
Look,
therapeutic voice. She could have been a psychologist, a therapist. She could have been changing my life. She could have been the new Isyana Benz. Y'all, okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Continue. I
look,
was
look,
just,
look. But anyway, I was at work and literally I just made a TikTok. Like that's where it all started. I made a TikTok. I thought it was the funniest app. I'm like, okay, this is funny. They sent us home for COVID, and I'm like,
mhm.
well, post me a little cooking video. That's how I started. It took off from there. I had no inspiration. I didn't follow any other food pages at the time. It was
Really?
me putting out, just being myself and putting out food videos with old school music behind it.
Oh, that's good. What was your first video? Do you remember?
It might have been it was either my salmon cakes or my macaroni and cheese, my baked macaroni and cheese.
Look, every podcast episode, we're just going to talk about mac and cheese. I'm sorry. Everybody just keep bringing it up. Look, my favorite meal of all time is mac and cheese. I don't care who, I don't care how old I get, it's going to be mac and cheese. I'm going to sit there with a bowl of mac and cheese. So, what do you put in your mac and cheese?
What I put in it?
Yeah.
I put a little bit. Honestly, my recipe is super simple. I put my cheeses, sour cream, heavy whipping cream.
Yes, keep going.
And this one is real controversial, but I do add eggs.
Oh, I do too. That's not a problem. I mean,
okay,
I have many different recipes. So, you know, some of them have eggs, some of them don't. I add cream cheese in one of them. I think that's really, really good. Like, I'm just a mac and cheese connoisseur, y'all. Like, anyway, that's so good.
But it's honestly, it's the best. It had over 10 million views across social media. Like, that recipe is the bomb.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make that for Thanksgiving. It's November around this time, y'all. It may not be when to post it, but yeah, I might have to make that real quick. But yes, oh my god, I love this mac and cheese. Oh, so good. Okay. See, we're gonna go in the rabbit hole with mac and cheese. So let me hurry up and just get up out of here. Okay, so you didn't have any inspirations, nothing. You just went ahead and did it. So a lot of the recipes that you make, like, was that when you say you didn't like cooking? where did all of this recipes come from? Like, is it growing up, or you just threw things together?
I guess growing up, my mom made these recipes, but I just kind of made them my own way. Like, I'm like, well, I feel like it could be thicker. I feel like, and I just got in there and experimented, and I ran with it. I'm like, okay, this worked. Let me write that down right quick so I can put that out.
Yeah.
That's just what I did. Just based on what my mama used to make.
Okay, cool. I was just wondering, because I'm like, you got no inspiration. What's going on? Because I need that brain of yours. Because you make it so, like, you make delicious stuff. I remember going on your YouTube channel. I was like, hold on, this is. I'm like,
yeah,
it looks delicious. Oh my god. Okay, cool. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. So I like, this is part of the podcast where I start switching things up and may not get messy, but we'll start off slow. If you were a sandwich, what would you be and why?
A sandwich.
Yes, it's deep. I know.
It is. Ooh. I would say peanut butter and jelly.
Okay.
Peanut butter and jelly sandwich, because I feel like you get the best of both worlds. Like, I'm a Gemini, and I know we got a bad rep or whatever. But I promise, I'm not like the regular one. Sit down.
We gotta go.
I'm not like the regular ones. You see how chill I am.
Are you in June or July, Gemini?
June.
No, wait, May or June? I said that wrong.
June.
Okay.
I'm not like the rest of them crazy folks.
Yeah, the May Gemini is crazy, girl. Oh my god, I met a lot of them. I mean, respect to y'all listening and watching. I do love y'all, but y'all got them two sides. You see me just love because I just got triggered. I was like, oh my god. She said that.
I'm not like that at all, for real. But I just feel like you get the best of both worlds for me, like sweet, and then you get like some type of mystery with me, like the thick, and then you get over to the jelly where it's just like, okay, I don't know.
I like that. Okay, cool. I'm glad you brought up your zodiac sign. What is your least? This is where it starts to get messy. What is your least favorite zodiac sign? Mine is Gemini. I'm a Sag, but I love y'all. But
I wouldn't even say I have a least favorite one because I'm not really into it. Like, I'm not really into zodiac signs like that.
Yeah. I feel you.
I'm really compatible with Aquarius and Pisces.
That makes sense because my mom is married to a Gemini and she's an Aquarius.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's not happening. Anyway, but I feel like I still do.
Actually, my husband is an Aquarius. Is he an Aquarius? January,
February. That's Aquarius.
Yeah, so that explains it.
Okay, like end of January, beginning of February, something.
January 28th. Yeah.
Oh, dang. Okay, good. I'm not an Aquarius. Wonderful. Let me go and do this. I love y'all, like I said, but I just get nervous because I'm like, y'all just switch up. And they say Sagittarius, like we get hot, and we do. But I'm like, Jim, I don't know about y'all. I gotta take 2 steps back when it comes to y'all. But I will always be connected with you because so far it's been great. I don't feel like you would switch up because again,
No, that
yeah,
ain't me. That ain't me. But I heard Sagittarius are like very intuitive or something like that. Like this lady, she was like, "Your baby's gonna be a Sagittarius. He's gonna be super intuitive and like in tune with things and all of this stuff."
wait, oh my God, when is it due that? You said 9 days.
So they keep switching me up. Okay, he wants to come early, but my old due date is December 21st. Is that Sagittarius?
Yeah, that's like next month. Yeah, okay, I feel you. I feel you. Okay,
Yeah.
well, let's hope that he comes December 4th. That's my birthday. Yeah, the Sagittarius
He
season.
just might because he is ready.
Yes. Lex Jr. wait until December 4th. Okay, thank you. I just have to
Not Lex Junior.
put that out there. I had to put that out there because you say I had a name and I didn't want to be like Malik. Cause, I had to put that out there. But yes. Oh my God, I forgot Sagittarius season is like right there. Oh my God, that's amazing. Okay. To a whole thing about zodiac sign. I literally wrote that question and I wasn't sure if I was going to ask it. So I'm glad you mentioned you was a Gemini.
Oh Lord, yeah.
Damn. All right, cool. I also want to know. Well, it kind of answered the question already because you said you didn't like cooking before you went to college. You did not go to culinary school. I am assuming.
Mm-mm.
Got it.
Never will, never plan to. Don't plan on being professional with it. I guess you would say.
Yeah, no, totally understand. Like I agree. I did go. Moving on. I already said a few things about it. You're gonna have to go a few episodes back behind that. I am not gonna repeat it, but um, it was a great experience. But the investment ain't gonna die
Yeah.
out of me, so it's moving on. All right. Speaking of being passionate about something, because you said you wasn't about cooking when you was going out. What are you passionate about other than cooking?
Other than cooking,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like
You know what I'm saying?
passionate about.
Okay.
The only other thing that I'm passionate about is like honestly helping people for real. That's it.
I love
It
that.
don't matter like who you are. It could be somebody right outside on the street, or it could be one of my students. Like I just want to see people make it or level up. So that's the
And I
only.
definitely can speak that about you. Like in that coaching program that we did, like you were so helpful with a lot of things. Like I didn't request a lot of help because we talked and I was like I'm just waiting on week 5. Like
Yeah.
but just watching you help others, it was just like wow, and it makes so much sense now. You was because another thing I was gonna say, you're very patient. Because I did hop on one of those calls, and I know that you answered the same question like 3 times. Not that it's a problem, but like a lot of people aren't patient. But you were
Yeah.
like, I could tell like you are really, really calm and patient. And me, I'm the same way. Like I want to help you, so if you want to ask a question, and I hate the term that people use, like, "Oh, this question may be dumb." I'm like, no, it's a question. It's not dumb. Like it's fine. Like
Yeah.
even if you ask me what 2 plus 2 is, I'm gonna be like, it's 4. That's fine. That's not.
No, for real. Like I'm still helping people from January. You know what I'm saying? Like I just want to see you make it. So
That's
hey.
great. Oh my God, you're gonna be a great mother. I cannot wait till your son comes here. Because if you have that amount of love towards others, imagine, oh my God, with your child, like, oof, that's gonna
Yeah.
be straight out the roof. Is this just one? Are we having more
More
kids?
what? More kids?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about all that. You took my words away. This has been a journey. Like, granted, I have enjoyed this pregnancy, but the pain. Like
Wow.
when we first started a few minutes ago, I had a contraction. I've been having contractions for a month.
Oh my God.
So you can't see it in my face, but I just kind of lock it in and
Oh my
go
gosh.
through
A
it.
month.
Yeah,
Yeah, you right. He is ready to come out. He's like,
he's
look,
ready.
he's
So I don't
this
know if I'm
rent
gonna have another.
conditions. I gotta get out. I can't do this. This is just not gonna work. Yeah, I
Yeah,
came out a month early as well because my rent. I was like, Mama, this space you got me in, I got to go. This not gonna work. This is not doing my condition. So let me the same thing.
Yeah.
Hold on till December 4th though, because we will be on
He might. That actually is a good weekend too. I think that's a Sunday?
a Sunday.
Yeah, I was thinking about trying to have them that weekend. I'm gonna do all my walking and everything to get them out.
Definitely do that, so I could go ahead and brag about that. Yes, definitely do that. I cannot wait. But yes, I can't wait for him to come here and see everything and how motherhood would be like for you. So I'm really, really excited about that. Okay, cool. I'm gonna switch it up again real quickly. Which meal of the day would you say is your favorite? Breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
Breakfast, of course.
Uh,
Yeah, because I can eat breakfast for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Like I can eat breakfast food all day. It's top tier.
That's true. That's true. I don't eat
And
breakfast. I be missing breakfast. Well, breakfast be missing me. I be like, oh yeah, sorry. I'm getting better with waking up in the morning early, but like I woke up early this morning and I still like breakfast was like, oh okay, I'll catch you later.
no, but even if you don't wake up early, if I wake up at 12:30, I'm gonna give me some breakfast because it tastes good. Breakfast food so good. French toast. Oh my god.
Yeah, now breakfast foods are good. It's just that if I eat it and try, I don't know. I feel like I eat breakfast like you said, more like for dinner or as a dessert. Like
Mm-hmm.
dessert, like I love dessert. And pancakes to me is a dessert. I'm like, this is not no meal. This is something that I'm gonna eat after my meal. Cause it's just like, oh my god, I am such a I'm such a badass. I would put a whole bunch of stuff,
Yeah.
put a whole bunch of stuff on my pancakes. And it's not pancakes. It's a cake at this point. I'm like, let
It's
me put syrup, whipped cream, chocolate chips. Like I remember going out, like a long time ago, and they had like this cupcake. It was like a promotion, cupcake pancake type of thing where it's just sprinkles in the pancake batter and then they had like put icing. I told that woman, I was like, can you put icing in between each pancake and then put it on top and then put the butter on the side and whip them off? And thank you. And she was like, yeah, I can do that. And she did that. And that thing was, you would have thought it was my birthday. I was like, thank you very much.
See, that's too sweet now. Give me some strawberries and powdered sugar and I'm good.
And more icing. Thank you for me. I'm just like, and then I'm going to put syrup on top of that. Yeah, I'm sure it's bad. It's so bad. Okay, Lex, what is your guilty pleasure?
Oh. Um, let me see. My guilty pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
Like something sweet?
Everything. You feel it's like I shouldn't be doing this, but I have like it's just like a lot of people say like reality shows. They watch reality shows. You would think like you don't need to watch, but stuff like that. Or it could be food. I mean, it's just
Yeah, it's most definitely gonna be food. It's probably honestly, and it's super basic. It's probably just gonna be cereal. Like I will eat some cereal all day, and it's not nutritious. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my guilty
any
pleasure
cereal is
because
not nutritious. What's
it makes
nutritious
me feel
cereal?
good.
Exactly. It has to be full of sugar and full of preservatives. I mean, for me, but and what am I going to be eating nutritious cereal for? For what? Oh my goodness. What's your favorite?
I don't even have a favorite to be honest. Like
Oh, you have one.
right now, I'm stuck on cinnamon toast crunch.
Oh,
That could change in a week or two depending on what he wants, but cinnamon toast
right.
crunches with
Gotcha.
ice. I have to put ice in it.
Oh, there's the Gemini. Oh my God. Ice.
No,
Why
it's
did
not
you
a
put a
Gemini thing. No. I've seen so many people do it too, and I'm like, I'm not alone.
what? See? How?
It
Why?
has to be cold, cold. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'll take my bowl, I'll put ice cubes in it, then I'll
Mm-hmm.
put cereal, then I'll put the milk.
Mm-hmm.
Eat it, and it's so cold and good. Oh my, you got
Maybe
me
I'm gonna
hungry.
have to try it out because I keep
Do
seeing
it.
it all over the internet. But it don't water down your milk. Like that's why
No.
it don't.
Mm-mm.
Maybe I'm gonna
It's so cold and good. You ain't gonna go back. I promise you.
see. I oh my God. I used to be so against that, but something about your voice just persuaded me to even take interest in it. Like she was just like, it's so cold. It's like I'm telling you, her voice is just. I think you need to do therapy. You need to do some calls in the future. Just do some 5-minute calls. Hello.
Mm-mm, mm-mm,
What is the problem?
mm,
No.
mm-mm. I don't have the what you call it, the emotional capacity. I don't got
Capacity.
none of that to take on nobody else. That's selfish or whatever. But I don't like to hear people vent. I can't do it.
Really?
It absorbs. It's because what do you call it? Where I just absorbs everybody's problems
The
and feelings.
energy. It's like an energy, a vibe, and you just
Yeah,
take the.
I
Okay,
can't do it. I
got it.
cannot,
You're like a sponge. You're gonna soak
and
up.
it'll drain me.
Nah, damn. See,
Yep.
so I'm gonna have to like somehow vent to you without venting to you, so you can calm me down and try to get me to do things. Like Lex, the other day I was trying to, yeah, I'm gonna have to do something. I don't know, but she just persuaded me. I'm gonna have to try the ice, and I'm gonna see how it is because I've been
Let me know. Let me know.
and it just don't look well. Oh, I will let you know if I like it or not for sure. I will, and I love Apple Jacks.
Oh, them be tearing up the roof. They tear up the roof of my mouth. I can't do it. The whole top be raw in there. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Soak just a little bit. I know what you mean. I just let it soak just a little bit, just so it's a little crunchy but soft, and then I eat it. And I'm like, oh my god, that's been like my childhood favorite, and it's still good to this day. Oh my god, I got 2 boxes in the pantry right now, and I will be doing that. And I'm gonna try the ice one, and I'm gonna see if it's good or not.
Do
But
it.
that's good. Okay, moving on. Let me see what else I got for you. Oh, well, you may not have an answer for this one, but what is something like any cooking pet peeve you have in the kitchen or something that is annoying that someone does in the kitchen that you cannot stand? And
Like,
I felt like you just had.
yeah, like I just don't want nobody hovering. Like, don't. Matter of fact, get out the kitchen. I don't need nobody in the kitchen while I'm cooking because what are you doing? Like, give
We
me
want
some
to know what
space.
you're cooking and when the food going to be done. And is
I
it
can't
seasoned?
stand it. That because then I'm gonna feel rushed and then I'm gonna burn something.
Oh, it takes you back to 8 years old when you're being told what to do and you don't want to do that. And you're like, look, get out because I'm in a mental zone. Like not okay,
Yeah,
gotcha. Okay, so if I'm ever in your kitchen, I will make sure that I am hovering over you at all costs and be like,
I
so what's
got
this mac and cheese? What cheese you put in? You gonna put eggs? Okay.
get out. That's
Well, Malik, go play with Malik. Stop playing with me. Yeah,
the
just
door.
put it on. Yes. Oh my god. Okay, good. I'm glad I got something out of you because I was like, you may be patient, but there's something in there. I thought there's something in there to
Yeah,
get it all. Okay. Anything else? Or that's just the one pet peeve?
that's about it.
That's about it. Okay, cool. Do I have any pet peeves in the kitchen? I don't know. I thought maybe you're hovering. It's not really hovering. It's more of like questions. And I'm like, when is it going to be done? I don't know. I just started. The recipe say 30 minutes, but I mean, it could take 45 minutes. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
can you walk away and then I will tell you when it's done? So it's like that type of stuff. Or like when people do like critiques while you're cooking, like
Okay.
they'll, and it's not even done yet. That's the same thing for baking too. Like I could be halfway doing something or decorating something, and my grandma, I love her so much. She comes in and she's just like, that needs to be covered. And I'm like, it's not done yet. I'm still here.
I'm doing this.
Like go over there. Like my business has my name, so I need you to. If I want an assistant, I will ask for it, and it won't be you. But
For
yeah,
real.
I love you so much. But you know, yeah, I totally understand. But okay, cool. So if you're ever cooking with Lex, have her over here. She loves it. Okay, moving on.
Look, and clean as you go. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not gonna like me because I'm learning. I'm learning. It's just I have like minor. What is that called? ADHD a little bit, just a little bit. Where I'll be like
Okay. Yeah.
distracted a little bit, like
Yeah.
just very minor, very minor. Like I'm trying to clean as I go, but like shit, the shit is boiling. I mean, okay, damn, I
I
got.
mean, just a little bit though. Like if you spill something, just wipe it real quick because that's
Oh,
gonna just bother me.
yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. I can't do all that. Nah, that's just nasty. I'm just gonna say it. If you just clean with a spill on your counter, what is going
Yeah.
on? I mean, if you're
And
cooking with a spill on the counter.
it happens a lot. So I can't stand that.
Oh no.
No. See, you messy. Oh God.
But oh, I thought you meant when you said clean as you go, like maybe like doing the dishes. Like some people they're like able to wash dishes. I can't. I'm like it gotta pile up, and then I'm gonna do it after. I cannot do it. But like you said, the spill. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's weird. That's just weird. I don't know who done that, but you'll tell me after. I'm sure after we finish recording. All right, so I got a couple of more questions for you before we move on to the next segment. The holidays are coming up. What you cooking? What's on the menu? I know you're getting a baby, but you know I'm still nosy about what's happening.
I mean, the only thing that I will probably make, because I know my mom's she's gonna drive down a couple of hours and do it up for
Gotta
me.
do her thing.
But what I'm making is my yams because I love my candy yams. Delicious, top tier. Honestly, I haven't had a better yam. That and my baked macaroni and cheese. Got to. I don't want nobody else's.
Okay, I'm gonna give you my address, so you can send that baked mac and cheese over, please. FedEx, and that'll be great. Thank you, and I'll pay for everything because I just want to know. Like, I just want to know everybody's mac and cheese. Like, I want to go on a mac and cheese tour and just
That would be
travel
dope.
and just taste. Like, that need to be a show. Like, welcome to the mac and cheese tour. Like, my name is Malek Benz. What's good? I'm in Charlotte, and I'm with Lex. And
Look, you need to write that down for somebody to steal that.
that's all right. Damn. Look, see my coach. I'm gonna listen. Hold on. Okay, mac and cheese too. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
that sounds like dope.
And
But
Charlotte, North Carolina. No.
but look, but I'm trying to move to Dallas though, so it ain't gonna be too far. Yeah, we'll talk.
We'll make arrangements on that. Oh my gosh. When is that happening?
Yeah, I feel like I want to wait till the baby get it. At least 8 months, something like that. Maybe next year,
Okay.
August, December, something like that.
Now it's hot
Give them a
over
little
here.
time.
It's hot over here. You ready for that?
Yeah, I might as well be. I lived in Savannah. That is the most humid place ever.
Okay.
I don't know if you ever been to Savannah.
No.
It is hot, muggy, and humid.
Oh, that sounds
Thick.
like.
You walk outside and it's just thick. You automatically sweating.
Oh, okay. Well, I think
Yeah, so I could deal with it.
Oh yeah, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. Well, oh yeah. So if you want to be around here, yeah, I'm gonna have to make a road trip, real quick, just so I can do a little swap on that. Okay, cool. All right. And my last question before we move forward: what are you afraid of?
Oh, dang, that's deep. Oh, what am I afraid of? Like, what's my fear?
Mm-hmm.
I've been conquering my fears, honestly.
Well, let's talk about that. What have you conquered?
Like I've been on flights all year. So I really was kind of, I didn't want to fly. And even though I flew as a child, I was still kind of afraid before this year. But I've flown so many times this year, probably 10 times. So
Good.
I had water, so cruises. I've been conquering a lot of stuff. Speaking, that's not my thing.
Yeah.
But I would say it's still a fear, like in front of a crowd. Like if somebody
Oh,
asked me to come and speak in front of a big crowd, I would die. I would just pass out.
yeah.
So that's
Public
my
speaking. Oh my god, that is very like intimidating for me. That's me growing up. Public speaking, I never want to speak. Like even in school, like when we did presentations, I would have to like bargain with the teacher, like, "Can I please do this after class? Like I am not about to speak in front of people." Because it's just like,
yeah.
and then looking at everyone's eyes, looking at you, it's like just close your eyes. Can I do this without like? It's like I would be the type looking at the screen like the whole time. So mac and cheese was created in Italy, 19.
Yeah.
Like I'm
reading the book. I'm reading the screen. Yeah.
And my teacher
Right.
sometimes like you can't do that the whole time. As I was saying, mac and cheese is elbow mac and like I'm gonna do that. It's like yeah, like
Public
that
speaking.
is it used to be so stressful. Like yeah, and I feel like that's a fear I kind of conquered as well, and I'm still working on it. It's more of social anxiety I'm trying to get over. Because talking to people is not, it's not that bad anymore. I did teach a class in front of 300 people.
Ooh.
like a
Oh,
demo,
you good.
an hour. Was it an hour 45 minutes?
Oh my God.
And I was just like,
You did that.
and that was like my first in person like public. It was because I had an opportunity. So I was like, let me do it, and then I was just like, oh my god, this is a lot of people, and I'm like looking at and then answering questions. It was a great opportunity, but I think ever since I got that done, I was able to like, okay, I can do more, but I still have that social anxiety where I'm just like,
That, yeah, in front of a live crowd, that's different. I don't know. I'm not there yet, but I'm pushing myself. So I will say that this month I've been doing TV show auditions. Like people have been inviting me onto their show. I can't name them, but yeah, I've been passing auditions for Netflix shows and TV shows. So
3 o'clock, let's go on. See, let's find out you're gonna be on somebody's confessional. Talking
yeah.
shit. No, I'm playing, not talking shit, but there's like
Look,
this
that's how I'm working on this. So
all right. Well, I'm so happy for you, and I cannot wait. And I'm wishing good luck that you will be on my TV screen. I'm ready to see you on my TV screen because I want to see that. I have been through auditions. I've already talked about it with Food Network. They
yeah.
yeah,
Look. It is. These TV shows aren't really my thing, honestly. I'm gonna keep it real. They
yeah,
aren't my thing at all because it's kind of like you gotta liven yourself up, and you know what I'm saying. They looking for you, be overly excited, and then I'm just like, why can't I be myself? Like people on my platforms love me for being
yeah.
chill, for being having this low vibe. Like that's me. So I do feel like I have to over like
Yeah,
be
because you're like
energized.
I've learned when you apply for a TV show, they're looking for like they're not looking for you or I. They're looking for a potential character for you to
Yep.
fulfill, and that's what I've learned. Especially like the competition, like they're looking for that character, and I'm like, and I made it through on one show. Like I was supposed to be on the show, and then they last minute switched me with someone else, and I used to be upset about it. But then I thought about it, and I was like, oh, I'm probably not for this role. Like I probably fit more of a reality television show. Like let me just be
Let
myself
be me. You
and
know what I'm
just
saying?
do me. And the camera's just sitting there. I'm still myself. So I feel like I need to be on, or we need to be on the Real Bakers of America. That's what we need to be like the Real House Bakers or Real House Chef, the Real House Cooks, whatever.
Uh,
The Real Foodies of America. Come on, Andy Cohen. Let's go ahead and call
oh,
him. Come on, so
look,
Bravo real quick, and we can go there. North Carolina, Texas, and that would be something that I feel like I would do best on because I'm me.
yep.
And I can't, I don't need no director telling me, cut, you need to redo the what they
Like,
took me
no, I
on.
don't want to fake it. That's the thing with me. I don't want to fake it, and I don't want it to be scripted. Like,
Yeah, because not only for us, but people who are going to watch the show too, they're going to see that of us and they're going to expect that every time, the energy. And I feel like that has definitely been a lesson for me within the last few years. Since I've started social media because I am expressive, but again, I have social anxiety. So I'm like, I could be expressive on camera because I'm talking to the camera or like a few people. But when I'm in public and there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people, and they love you. And oh my God, if you ever go to like any conference, I'm just gonna let you know. They're gonna run to you. They ran to me like it was The Bachelor. I'm like, oh my God, this is a lot of women. I've never experienced this many women in my life. I'm just like, this is crazy. And I just got overwhelmed. And then for me being overwhelmed, they take that as like, oh, this is how he is. I'm like, no, I'm just like I have excited a little bit and I'm trying to push through, but
yeah.
but so I totally understand. I totally understand. Well, other than that, I'm glad you conquered your fears. You hopped on planes. You about to be on my TV screen. Let me find out. Oh my gosh, you about to get a Netflix check. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, God. All right. Okay, now. All right, so we're going to move on to the next segment, which is Ask Malik Anything, where I have my guests ask me one question, anything they want, and I'm going to do my best to answer it, and we'll see. Now the roles are reversed. So what question you have for me, Lex? And this is why I start to get nervous.
Oh God, what you nervous for? I don't even know.
I'm
Let's
like,
see.
nervous, Jesus. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, because you didn't go really too hard on my question. So let's see. What do you, Malik, have baking in your life? In your personal life?
in my personal life. Okay, I'm gonna say this. All right, I'm glad you said that because I was about to go straight into business, and I don't want to talk about that right now. But we talk about my personal life because when it comes to money, I like wait until it's done. But yeah, personal life, I could actually say I am baking my healing. That's what I'm doing. I've been through so much in my life, growing up, so much shit. I've actually started healing on my healing journey in 2018 when I went to therapy and I was very angry. I was very upset. I had a lot of things that happened that transpired in my life, and I was able to learn how to forgive and let go and just move on. So I'm still working on that now to this day. I could say, to be honest, I'm just gonna be real 100%. I went through like a new stage of like anxiety, which I knew was different, but it was sad, and I didn't know what that was about. So I contacted some people, and I found out that it was like very mild depression. And I learned like whenever anything happens tragic in my life, I learned to put myself first and take myself away from social media or anything else that I have going on. So that's what I did. I took a break. And I learned where that trigger was coming from, and I was able to control that. And then do a few things that I can do to help adjust in life to have me come back and do things the way I was and not better. So one of those things was I adopted a dog because I was like, what, let's get a companion that will be there for me, waiting on me, even though they get on my nerves every day. But and kind of have that emotional support to kind of fulfill my energy every day. So that's what I got baking up. Just
That
healing.
is
That's what I'm
that's
working on.
good. I'm proud of you because look, some of us are still working on it today.
Yes.
Haven't even started. So yeah, I commend you for that.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So yeah, that's what I got baking up. Other than that, counting that money. That's what I'm baking up.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
depositing checks, safely.
yeah.
Move that over.
Food,
But slowly
food.
coming back. But that wasn't bad. I'm like, what you want to know? Because I might be
No,
a
that's good for real. Because a lot of people don't know this stuff. Like they don't really. I mean, they might know us a little bit, but they don't really know. So
yeah, and that's why I created this platform so we can like be honest and 100% and really be deep and get into it. Because I want it to be real. Like I want it to be like, yes, these are what you see us doing on social media and you're used to seeing us doing, but this platform, no, we're going to talk about the real good stuff where you do not see because it's the real stuff. It's the truth, and I'm gonna get into it no matter what. So I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right. And speaking into getting into it in deep, we're gonna move on to our deep conversations, which is the segment where my guests and myself discuss something controversial or informative. In this case, it would be educational and informative. And as I said earlier, too many times, Lex was my coach. I don't remember when it was, but it was a minute ago. And your coaching program has been, I'm sure, helpful to many other people, but really to me. And like I said, you unlocked, like I was stuck basically. Like I told you, I was like, I'm stuck and I don't know how to charge for brand deals. I'm charging way too low. And y'all, oh my God, I'm too embarrassed to say the number that I
don't be too embarrassed because I always tell mine like we all done it.
Yes.
Undercharging, undervaluing our work. Like
Yes, for
yeah.
sure. And you basically gave me the guide and the knowledge to charge what I was supposed to charge. Because honestly, the numbers you gave me, I was like, really? That's how much I'm supposed to get? I didn't even know that. Like that was unheard of to me. I'm thinking it was like big, it was a comma, y'all. Okay, she told me a comma. I thought there's a comma in this number that I could say. I did not know that. And I was charging like $150 for a post. And you told me, yeah, see, look at that. Less than did that little auntie roll. She said, oh Lord Jesus, bless the child. Bless
I'm
the child.
good. I'm good. That's the past.
It's for sure. And when she told me, she was like, oh yeah, you should definitely be charging way more. I see your page and you have that, you should have the analytics to back up on that. I'm like, okay. And I'll never forget, after that program was fun, I was waiting on week 5. And when week 5 came through, I created my media kit and someone, I can't remember who was trying to do a blended with me. And I gave them that number. I gave them at least $1,000. And they were like, okay. And I was like, ah.
Look, when they hit you with that okay, then that make you think like, dang, I should have added even more.
Yes.
So that's how you know you gotta charge these brands. They got money.
Yes.
They got money.
And that's something that I don't realize. Like, I think, again, it's unheard of, or we don't think about it too often. Like, yes. Or we like to, or for me, in my case, I like to put myself in their shoes, and I don't know why I do that. Like, I'm just like, let me not be too hasty. No, these people got money. These are Toys R Us. These are, like, I was with Toys R Us. Toys R Us got money. They might have not had money before for them to close, but they still got money.
Yeah, they pay creators. Look, we worth it. We cheaper than them hiring actors for commercials. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they can throw me $5,000-$6,000 for a 30-second video. Or, you know, me, I did get my first 5-figure brand deal in 2022. So you just have to be confident and own it. Like, I try to instill that in all of my students. Go for what you want. Don't charge nothing less than $1,000. Because we putting time in the kitchen or whatever we doing. You don't even have to be a cook. I got hairstylists in there, estheticians, whatever. Like, charge y'all worth for a 30-second video. Just charge.
They got the money. You're right. And they also have the money. If you charge less than that, they're going to say, okay, they're not going to be like, they're not going to negotiate with you. They're not going to do that. If you're under, they're going to be like, oh, that's cheap. Let's go ahead.
You lowballing yourself, they're going to run with it.
Right.
So I always say I'm gonna charge at minimum to cover my rent. So that way I know this 30-second video, it just paid my rent. Yeah, that's my mindset.
Okay, sorry. She just gave me another epiphany, y'all. I don't even pay rent, but baby, I'm going to charge rent. Okay, I will do that. Okay, I'm gonna do that next time. That's good. Okay, I didn't even think that because like eventually I live with my grandma, so eventually I want to move out. But like hell, I should be charging the amount that I know I want to live at. You know, I'm gonna get my notebook.
Exactly, and then you know you got January cover, February, March, whatever. Like y'all gotta get it. And that's a gem. That's one of my gems that I'm giving out to the world.
Yes. We're gonna straight into it, but really, I wanted to share that Lexx was gonna give a few of her gems, and I might be writing this down, moving on and moving forward. And I advise y'all to do the same, write it down, listening and watching. And she do have a program where you can pay for it, and you can get a lot more valuable information. But that was the first part that I was gonna share and talk about is brand deals for sure. She teaches you how to monetize, how to do it correctly, because there's a way to do it correctly to make sure you don't lose the monetization. Yes, there are. And again, gave gems on Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube, which that was another thing I didn't even know about. The YouTube Shorts, that mind blown. I was like, oh my God, like oh my God, I don't want to give too much, but you know.
Look, and if you have not been posting, you might want to start back because things are changing and they're opening up. I'm gonna just tell you, they're opening up monetization in so many other ways. That's gonna start in January. So if you haven't been posting, start posting. It's November, December, January 2023. It's opening up. I'm talking about right now. They're paying up to $10,000 a month for shorts for the bonus program, but now it's about to be huge.
Oh, I'm glad you said that because I have been meaning to post, and it does work because I use your oh God, what is it? Your guideline. That's the way. Your guideline, and I've been posting, and like them views are so much more valuable than on Instagram or Facebook. Like you get thousands of views in like 2 minutes. I'm like, dang, like
YouTube is there.
And it's just all about being consistent, and I'm trying to work on that. I did take a break, but I'm back, and I'm gonna get into it and get in and do what I need to do. I did go through all of my old content because I'm gonna repurpose it. Because that's what you also said too. That's another gem. You said this repurpose your content. So I'm not trying to give too much, but I'm sorry, but repurpose your content. And YouTube. I'm going. Sorry, she said January 2020. Look, I'm gonna have to write that stuff down. Okay.
It's so much. It's so many updates. Oh my God, so much money out there.
Listen, and I don't know if I mentioned it during when I was in the program with you. I have a friend who he bakes, and he actually got a deal, like a 5-figure deal with YouTube. Like they paid him a check to post X amount of videos. And I'm like, so it's not just like you said, 10K a month. You could be getting $5 just to post videos that you already do. So it's just like, if you're not in it, get in it. And if you're already in it, get the money. So I'm just gonna say, but I'm just excited. But I keep getting away from the whole source of this thing. I'm trying to see, this is like a one-on-one right now. It's a podcast, but it became a one-on-one. What a gem that you can share with the audience of social media or monetization or brand deals that you would like to share in your own few words.
Okay.
Apart from what we already just shared, but
okay, well, I would say as far as like social media as a whole, a lot of people feel like, you know, or I work full time, or I got, you know, I have 3 kids, or, you know, I'm not gonna say it's an excuse, but you can honestly, you can batch record your content, and if you have content, repurpose that content, y'all. Like, that is the best tip I could give you. I do it myself. My students do it. I posted something last year around this time.
Yeah,
it might have had 100,000 views. I could repost it today and get 1,000,000, 4 brand deals. It could make, you know, $7,000. Like, you just reuse what you have. You can change up the song this year or 6 months down the road, add a voiceover. Like, y'all, it's so much potential within yourself that you don't even see.
yeah.
And it's like you just passing it up or thinking that I just don't have the time to do it. No, you do, because you already have content recorded and stuff already on your page. Like, just put it out there.
Yeah.
Even if these your same followers or you done group followers, it's new people who want to see it. Some of my followers don't even remember looking at some of the stuff that I repost. I've been reposting content all year. I might have posted one new video.
Yeah, I witnessed it. I was like, I remember seeing this video. Hold on, wait.
Yeah, but
like the other day. Yeah,
they gonna run it up every time.
So yeah,
and it can pay some money.
It really works, and that is what you have to do if you want to get to that goal of, like I just said, brand deals or monetization. Because yes, you can get paid, and some people think it's not real. Look, I could show you my statements, and I get paid from Instagram, from Facebook. And it literally is money. It's real money. And I put that towards my mortgage. My mortgage is my car note, because that's how high it is. But yeah, I put that right into it. I'm like, okay, and it's every month, and it's real. It's real money. So yeah, it works. It definitely
all the platforms are paying. I would say people should pay more attention to YouTube. It's a big platform, and a lot of times people sleep on it because they hear about, or they know that Instagram is popping and Facebook is popping or whatever. Yeah. But YouTube has longevity. Like, YouTube has been around forever. And when it comes to YouTube, they're gonna pay you a lifetime for a video that you'd have made 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? But for Instagram and Facebook, you only gonna make money from that video for 30 days, and then they're moving on to the next 30 days. Right. New video. So you have to constantly post. And that's how I get away with not posting as much, because I have videos on YouTube from 2 years ago that's still running me a check and paying my bills every month, and I don't really have to do much. I don't have to post another video if I don't want to, and I'm still gonna have my bills paid by YouTube every single month.
Okay, well, I'm officially announcing my retirement on Instagram. If you want to follow me, just go to YouTube, because I'm never posting a video again on Instagram. But yeah, that, damn, still getting monetized for a video for 2 years? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Get that done.
It's my biggest videos. They make me money. I haven't posted all year on there. Still get big checks on YouTube every single month on the 21st of the month. Every month. Not a day late.
Got the deposit date on lock. She said the 21st. Matter of fact, 21st is happening. It's coming up in 7 days. So yeah, okay. She like, give me my check. And I did notice you did post something that was recently, actually, and you said that you did take a break off of social media because, you know, you enjoying motherhood and pregnancy and trying to get everything together. And you said that that amount of time that you have taken off, it could have been lost wages, but it didn't, because you had monetization set up, you have brand deals set up, and you still have money on the side that you were able to still use in your
Yeah.
life, and you're grateful for that. And that's, I think, amazing to know. Like,
That's so important as a creator. Like, imagine if Instagram goes down or TikTok like it has before or whatever. Like, you don't want to rely on those apps that's just paying you for a video for 30 days, which is cool. I encourage everybody to post across all platforms. However, you want to get into that YouTube that's going to pay you forever.
yeah,
And those brand deals where you know you working with directly with the brand and they paying you way more than what these apps will.
mm-hmm.
And digital products, get into, you gotta sell yourself. When you are a creator on social media, you are a business.
Yeah,
You can't just depend on one app or two apps to pay your bills every month, because it might be $100 one month or $200 the next. Yes, that's good, but what if you don't? What if you get zero the next month? You have to have something to fall back on.
right.
So my cookbook's been selling for a whole year. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have to do anything. So always make sure that you're covered as a creator. And
Yeah,
I really teach that in this program.
yeah. And I've learned so much in this program. Y'all better get into it. Like I said, and I said everything I just said then. You also learn, what's another thing that I like that you did as well, is you put out a portion where we can reach out to brands, and you have templates on that and what we can say. And you got some of the emails on there from who people could contact based off
Yeah.
of like categories. So you got the food company, you got the fashion company, you got the makeup company. I said, dang, she got the whole look. I'm just saying.
And
Right. She
I
got it
go
all.
through and add on to it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
I just want the best for everybody. So I try to give y'all the resources, to use. It's up to you to use them.
It is up. Look, and I'm gonna use it, and I'm gonna do a refresher right now. After like this week, I was like, I'm about to go listen to all these videos again because I did take a break. I'm a little slow, and I need to get back into it. But I do have my YouTube shorts already edited. I just need to upload them and just get them out there and get it done. And so I can get some of this money because they're giving away practically, and I want some of it. So let me and get it done. So oh, I know what I was gonna say. So yeah. Anything else you would like to share before?
Um,
Okay, good. Okay, yeah, we're gonna keep it mute. She not gonna give it. She already gave y'all a
you
little.
can't give everything away.
Yeah. She done gave you a little salt and pepper. If you want the paprika and the garlic powder and the onion powder, be sure
Yeah.
to join that program. Now about your program, I know you do like you would drop it and kind of like enlist students to join, and I think you're currently in one right now. Am I?
No, so the way that I'm doing it now, since they about to come, is self-paced. So it's
Okay,
available on my website for purchase at any time, as
got it.
long as it's not sold out. You can go on there, buy it, and then you'll automatically receive the login details, and you can go through the modules at your own pace.
Okay.
And also, I have like a chat resource available for you to chat back and forth with me throughout the program. But it's completely self-paced, so you
Okay.
don't have to be on my time.
Yes. Okay, cool. And where can they sign up?
On my website, www.seasonedandsouthern.com.
I forgot to even mention that your website, your business name is just so amazing. I'm fascinated when people just come up with business name, and I'm just like, that name was available when you got it. Like it's just so simple yet effective. Like seasoned and southern. Like,
And you know what? I don't even remember how I chose that name. I think it was just like, I'm seasoned, my food is seasoned, I'm southern, bam, that's it. Like just like my branded, I branded just Lexx because I'm just can't be nothing more. Like I'm
yeah,
just, so the two just worked out.
yeah, I love it, and I'm jealous I didn't come up with it. Anyway, season. I mean, I don't know how it would work. I'm not southern, but still, I was like season. It's southern. I love that. That could be a restaurant. Oh, are you gonna open a restaurant? Is that gonna be something in the near future?
No, I won't say no, but I have never had plans to open a restaurant.
Okay.
Um, Never has been in
Never.
my plans. I was asked in one of my questions for one of these shows. The prize would be to open a restaurant. So I did put together a little scenario, or like, if I were to open one, it would be a Southern Comfort restaurant
Mm-hmm.
here in Carolina, serving all the Southern favorites. Yeah.
Can I
So
find
it's a
some pictures?
possibility.
Yeah, I want to sign that petition because we got to get that going. Because I want to go to a place called Season of Southern. Like, let's go to Season of Southern, y'all. We about to get that. Like, oh my God. Like, let me get some. Oh my God. I can't even think about some menu right now. That would be so amazing. Oh, Jesus. Well, I understand the 8-year-old and you was like, but see about it. But, I think it will be dope. No pressure. But
Yeah, I
no,
mean,
never say never.
I'll
Maybe.
pop in from time to time, but I just know I ain't gonna be on my feet.
Gotcha. No, I feel you because I get that question a lot about bakery, and I'm like, no, not right now, but I just don't see. Because I look at it like I gotta be there every day. I like
It's time.
home, so I'm gonna stay home, and
Yeah.
then we'll work on that later. So okay, cool, no problem. So for those of y'all that are interested in her course, go on Season and Southern, and you're not just selling the course; you have cookbooks and other resources on there available. So be sure to check that out. It'll be in the link below. So definitely check that out. And I advise you, run, don't walk to that program if you want to get some money for your business. Okay, go right on ahead. Not your business, but your social media. All righty, cool. Moving on. So I love that. We're gonna end deep conversations on that note. We're gonna move on to the creator shout out, where I have my guest shout out anyone in the industry that they see is killing it. And who do you have for us today that you want to shout out in the industry?
Well, I have so many.
I have to make. Now, I ain't even gonna knock it at one. If you want to say three, go ahead and say three. I mean, or one. I mean,
I could go with one that has really been like killing it. I would say this month alone as
okay.
well. But her name is Brianna. She goes by Breeze Heat.
Yes, I follow
You
her.
you follow her?
Yeah, we were in the same group.
She was in my program,
Yes,
right?
we were in the
She
same.
like blew up. I think she just celebrated 100K and she's killing it. She's monetized on YouTube now. Like everything, she's really doing her thing. I just want to shout her out.
Yes,
She's amazing. Her food looks amazing.
they do. And it's
Everything.
real. Like y'all fool had me looking the screen, and I can't stand y'all. But look, it's just I gotta. Oh my god! But yeah, I do know who you're talking about. Yes, and her
Shout
amazing.
out to
Yo,
her.
well, congrats on fire, 100,000. Dang, I'm behind. I could catch up. Get on with the program because we were in the same group. I do remember that. Okay, well, shout out to Bree or Brianna, and hope that more wonderful stuff is happening to your page. We need to see that million. That's what we need to see. And for you too, I'm waiting on that. We need to see that million on your end as well.
It's coming. Look, I've been putting in the work, and it's been. I sat at 70K on Instagram for months because I wasn't posting. I just reposted like maybe 1 or 2 videos. I'm at like 96K, so I plan to hit 100 within the next.
That's crazy. Like we over here posting new videos like so often, and you over here posting. We're posting a video you already posted. Now you got more followers than you need.
Yeah,
Like,
I gained over 25K in a month.
you know what? I'm gonna have to repost my most viewed video. So I'm gonna have to
Do it.
Just get that done. Yes, ma'am. I'll get that done now. All right. Now we're near the end. I want to ask you what piece of advice, other than other valuable pieces of advice you have given throughout this entire podcast, do you have for anyone in the community? It could be personal or professional.
For social media.
Social media, life, anything, whatever that you follow.
Okay. I feel like this would apply for content creators, social media, in life, everywhere, all across the board. But I would just say be yourself, continue to be yourself. Don't try to glam yourself up or just try to, fit in with a certain crowd. I mingle with different groups and things like that. Just be yourself. You will always win when you be yourself. So stay authentic and true to you throughout it, and you won't have no choice but to grow.
And I agree 157.25% on that. So yes, all right. Thank you so much, Lex, for joining my podcast. This was really, really fun. Not
it was.
I need to like come out to North Carolina or South Carolina again and just because I only went for work, so I need to come for these and just eat. That's all I want to do. Is just eat and just have fun and just meet people, and that's all I want to do. But thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Where can people find more about you?
Well, you can find me on Instagram and TikTok at justlex.x or my website. Yeah.
You
Or my
want
YouTube, Just Lex. I'm Just Lex across the board. So
Gotcha. On all social
search
media
Just Lex
platforms.
on Google. I'm gonna come up. As soon as you type Just Lex on Google, everything of me is gonna come up.
Gotcha. All right. Well, thank you so much once again. And thank you everybody for watching and listening to this podcast. I really had fun on this one. This was one of my favorites. I can definitely say.
I feel
I
special.
cannot wait. So we're ready for you to come out some more now.
Yeah, I
All
really
right.
appreciate this. Look, I was like, look, it took me a minute to keep up with my DMs. You know how I do. I was
It's
just going
fine.
through it.
Look, I'm the same way. So I get it. It's no problem. And look, it was worth it. It was worth it for me to I
Yeah.
got that fishing hook and I was like, just waiting. And then I felt it. I'm like, let me get
Yeah, reel
in.
me in, reel me in. That's all it takes. But I really appreciate this. I've never, like I said, I've never done a podcast before.
Yeah.
Um, so I plan to do more. Thank you.
Well, I'm happy now. So many more podcast interviews and TV interviews, and you might be on like Good Morning America. I can see you doing that. Yeah, I'm a manifest there for you.
Okay, manifest that. Look,
Hey, what
you about
man?
to get me all the way out there.
Yeah, I want you. I would love to see because I love everybody. But I want the shy people to break that shell, and I was one of them. So, and it feels really good to have that shell broken because then you're like, I finally did it. Not that it's a problem, but it's just like it's just refreshing. So I'm like, I really root for a lot of timid or shy people because I'm like, we got this, we can do this, and we're gonna be the best that we can be. So I'm gonna see you on Good Morning America or somebody. So we're gonna see you do a segment. I'm gonna see that.
Noted.
Like
Look, it's coming.
it's gonna come, and I'm gonna be in the audience like, remember me? I'm the one that got you in here. Hi, hello, how you doing? Nah. But yes, but again, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm proud of you that you did this podcast. You did it. We did it together. And for those of you listening or watching, you can do it too. Okay, take that. You can do it too. Take this as a sign. Get your butt up. Do it now. I'm watching. You're not getting up. Okay, but if you want to listen to another podcast, be sure to listen on our podcast platforms and subscribe and leave a review. And if you want to watch any more episodes, go on YouTube, subscribe on YouTube. We're on YouTube. Monetize me, YouTube. Come on, monetize this channel. All right. And be sure to leave a comment down below and be in tune for the next couple of episodes in the future. All right. What You Got Bacon Over There podcast is over, and we'll see you later on the next one. All right. Bye, y'all. Coming up next on What You Got Bacon Over There. Please help me welcome from the Gooey Center, Christopher.
Hey, stressing out. I mean, the amount of influencer cakes that I've made where they call me at the 11th hour to cancel and then only want to pay me half. They don't want to pay the full deposit. Yeah, dude, I've got some tea, man.